Hi peeps, this is Erica Sosner from Your Life Plan, the author of Your Life Plan, and I'm here again with my book club where I look at books concerning life and work and career and how to get the most out of them. And this month's book is The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. Now, half of you will be going, oh yeah, I love The Artist's Way, and half of you will be going, what's that? It's one of those books that you end up buying lots of copies of because you want to share it with friends and other people who might benefit from it. So it's a really wonderful workbook, and one that I think this is probably my fifth or sixth copy. So, The Artist's Way is a course in rediscovering your creativity and reclaiming your creativity. And that's regardless of whether or not you consider yourself to be a creative person, someone who works in the creative industries, or not. It's really about learning to recapture the essence of who you are, what you're about, and how you can make your work in the world. And of course, it's particularly useful for people who are working in the arts, so writers, musicians, makers, etc. And it's really useful for anyone who's engaged in problem solving or creative work in their day to day, and who isn't. The book is a course, it's a workbook in action designed for you to work through individually or with other people. And I actually first took the Artist's Way and went through the training about 10 years ago. And it was in week 6 of the 10-week program that I discovered that I was a writer and that I didn't think I was allowed to be a writer until I'd published a book or something really significant. And the big breakthrough for me around the Artist's Way was that if I name myself as a writer and identify as a writer, I am a writer. I don't have to have a book to my name in order to be a writer. And of course, you know the rest of the story that around 8 to 10 years later, I did publish a book of my own. So I'm a huge fan of Julia Cameron's work. It's super practical. It's filled with lots of amazing quotes from creative people from all sorts of fields of the art world. And best of all, it's got a lot of really practical exercises and tools that you can make use of in your working life. And I just wanted to share with you two of them. The first is what she calls the artist date. So it's the idea that at least once a week you allow 2 hours to take your inner artist, your inner creative self, out on a date. Doing anything. It could be a date with some really beautiful crayons and pastels. It could be going on a walk. It could be going to see an exhibition, but something that fuels and feeds and cares for the creative, artistic element of you. And the second part of it is the morning pages. Her second daily tool is the morning pages. And the morning pages is the idea that when we wake up in the morning, we write 3 A4 pages of stream of consciousness. And that could be, I'm really bored, I don't want to be here, I'm really tired, I mean, it could be a lot of that. What she says is that the place between our untapped creativity and where we find ourselves each day is filled with kind of mind debris, mental debris. And in order to clear that out of the way, the morning pages is a process for just getting that gunk out. And often hearing your voice sitting underneath that. So I'd highly recommend it for anybody who's thinking about rediscovering their creative self, who's feeling a bit stuck or blocked, or even just wants to magnify what they know to be their creative capabilities. So, book of the month, this is The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron.